bum, bum, bum. I'm making this video in the morning because I'm going to forget to do it in the afternoon. But anyways, I'm so salty right now. I'll show you guys why. But we're gonna go over this entire week's worth of trading. I mean, I took another 2K payout. I got my $1,500 payout. I got my accounts like very healthy, so I should be able to rinse and repeat within the next few weeks. Gonna buy some more Tradeify. Live account is up to $5,000. Gonna make a video on that on Sunday. And yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking. Things are looking good so far. A little sneak peek of the trade, but anyway, let's get into Monday, where I actually missed a trade, but I didn't take any trades on Monday. I missed this trade. Why? Because I was driving. Now, obviously, this is like a joke. I would not hold for this long, as much as I would want to learn how to do so. But I ended up taking like this trade. Look, we are within a giant 4-hour gap. We have a fucking 400-point new week opening gap. We chop around, and then we have a perfect entry where Asia opens, rallies, retraces, inverses this gap, perfect W, and I would have targeted like these highs probably. Maybe like the middle of the fill of the gap. I would not have held overnight, but I could have, and I think if I see something like this on Sunday again, I'm going to. Now, this obviously is a great trade, but it's not a trade that like you hold all the way up into here, and it would have hit, like this shit would have fucking gone nuclear, but it's fine. It is what it is. You can't really do anything about it because I didn't take it. Now, let's go into Tuesday's trade, which I got trailed out. This wasn't like the greatest of greatest weeks, but it wasn't a bad week whatsoever. I've had better weeks. But yeah, so took this trade on NQ right here. So again, wasn't looking for shorts this entire week. If you're looking for shorts this entire week, you're stupid. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how trading works. We're literally rallying, and I'll go in the 4-hour here so you guys can see. We're going crazy. We're going nuclear bullish right now after tapping the monthly gap. We're going nuclear bullish right all the way up to all-time highs, which is going to get taken today. I know for a fact. Why are you shorting this? There's no reason to short. We're buying, man. We're buying. Continue playing the trend. Don't play the counter trend. Don't be stupid. If we're dumping like crazy, don't long. If we're going up like crazy, don't short. If we're ranging, yeah, you can kind of flip back and forth between longs and short. That's fine. But not in markets like this where we're just trending. But anyway, so market opens, we make a move higher. What a surprise. I want to see a retrace. I want to see a continuation. We get a retrace, and we get an inverse rally gap right here with confirmation of engulfing closure above these highs right here. Good enough for me. I was targeting high of day. Obviously, I can't mark it here, but I was targeting high of day. And it looked pretty good. I mean, I was still super bullish. There's no reason to be bearish again. So let's see how this trade plays out. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. All right, cool, cool, cool. Boom. First take profit hits. It's like right here. And now I'm trailing. Put my stops right here. Put my stops right here now. And I get trailed out for about to a 1-to-1 R. I know that it might not seem like it, but like I did take profits here, and like the average between these two ended up being a 1-to-1 R. Also, I am risking heavier now, so this was like a $900 win, I think, per account, which is really nice. It's really, really nice. Let's get into Wednesday. Wednesday was a solid day. Oops, I don't know why I just did that without even looking at the time. Am I retarded? Perhaps. So Wednesday, I took a PM trade. I didn't take any AM trades because I didn't see any. Like, look, let's look at the AM. Like, there really wasn't much to say. There wasn't much to just we're trickling higher, sure, but like there is no entry. So no entry, no trade. So I go do my dilly dally things, and I go look at my phone, and I actually miss a really good entry on. You'll see soon enough. Okay, so let me explain this a little bit. Perfect, right here. Okay. After rallying the entire morning, we have a 1-hour gap, as you can see right here. We tap into that 1-hour gap perfectly. Am I shorting that? No, fuck no. Why would I be shorting that? That's stupid. Now, this is what would appear to be an A+ setup right here. And it is. This right here is indeed an A+ setup that I would have taken any day of the week. However, I didn't because I was driving and I didn't see it, so I missed it. Fortunately for me, we got a 5-minute retrace inside. What the? Okay, I don't know what that was. That was like my TradeOvate sound for some reason. Like canceling my orders. I don't really know what that was about. Anyways, moving on. I have no idea what just happened. So yeah, look, we tap into a 5-minute right here. This 5-minute gap right here. I'm still bullish. I don't give a fuck about all these bearish gaps right here. And I just want to see us flip. So what do? We flip right there, enter the trade. Stops where? Below these gaps right here. Why? Because we could resweep and tap again. What happens? Check this shit out. We resweep, miss my stops by 2 ticks. I don't know what this was. I got break even on this. It's fine. Trade would have played out anyway. Lesson for the future. If this happens, I'm not going break even because I was so confident in this trade. Shit happens. I got a little bit scared because this is a very strong volume candle, a strong manipulation candle. It happens, you know. Can't win them all. Now Thursday was a great day. Thursday was a big winning day. Let's get into Thursday's trade. So Thursday, I take this short. We have this 4-hour gap right here, which I actually still have marked out. And look what market does. We tap into it. We go right down into it. And I'm not bearish yet, honestly, because we have all-time highs higher. Now, I like this. We're in a gap. We're seeing a push up. We're seeing a move down. We have our W. Now I just want to see a closure above this wick right here. What do we have? Closure above the wick right. Hold on. Right there. Okay. Boom. Enter a trade. Targeting these highs and then these highs. Trade goes, comes back, always does that. And then goes. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Really big day. It was like a 3K day per account, which is like really good. So very solid on that. Very proud of myself for staying in that trade and not exiting early. It's an issue that I've been having. Right. Let's get into today. Let me explain what happened today, because this is some bullshit. I took a trade on ES. I didn't trade it on NQ. So let's go to ES. Now, did I make a mistake? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I paid the price for being impatient. So, market is about to open. I'm seeing such a good setup right here. We're within a 15-minute gap, and price opens, and we just get a very clean, closure, like right here. So I took it. I took this, even though I shouldn't have. I pretended that this was a W. As much as it is, it's not a bad trade. It's really not a bad trade. But it's Friday. Market is volatile. I think I just let the fact that we were so bullish the entire week lead me to believe that this is what's going to happen. And what ended up happening is the following. We're fine. And then look at this shit, bro. We set up for a perfect trade right here. Boom. I get swept. We inverse this 1-minute gap. I should have been entering right here with my stops below this if I was patient and I followed my normal rules instead of being impatient and thinking that the trade is just going to go. And I would have won. It's like, oh my God, bro. I wasn't even on my computer. And I come back and I see that I have like this open right here. I'm like, oh, dude, I won. No way. Let's go. I look at my TradeOvate, negative P&L. I'm like, what happened? I scroll down. This fucking bullshit right here. This bullshit right here. Oh my God. I got stop hunt so bad. So bad. It was bad. Like, that was bad. I got stop hunted bad. Really hurts. Really hurts. This one really hurts. Because it would have been a 6K payout on my Tradeify accounts. And this would have set me up for success, like, my God, in different levels. Lucky for me, I only went half risk in my Lucid accounts because it is Friday. I should have gone half risk on my Tradeify accounts because it's Friday. I don't know why I did it. I think I just wanted to get to 56K so I could take a max payout. But I'm going to be able to do so next week anyway. Like, I know that I'm going to be able to do max payout next week. I just need to take 2 really solid, heavy-sized trades. Chill it. But yeah, really, really unfortunate stuff, man. Really sucks. But it's fine. Weeks like this are gonna happen. It's part of the game. Could have I capitalized more this week? Yeah, absolutely. I could have capitalized a little bit more, and I'm kind of upset at myself for not doing so. Um, but it is what it is. You know, like I said, it's part of the game. You're gonna have days like this. I'm gonna have days like this where I make a mistake. Where this trade, funny enough, on NQ, if I took the same idea, I would have won the trade because we didn't sweep. Right? See, we didn't sweep. If I took the same trade, a shitty entry all the way up here, put my stops all the way down here, I would have won the trade, right? Now, the problem is I was just impatient. And I don't think I made such a big mistake given that price did end up going straight to the take profit. I think the big mistake that I made was believing that it was just going to happen immediately. And also, my stops are fine. Like, I really, really don't think, like, I'm not upset at this trade whatsoever. I think this is a really good trade. I'm very happy with this trade. I think it's a good take. I think I got a little bit unlucky because we could easily have had the SMT on ES instead of on NQ. But at the same time, I did get a little bit impatient. So I have to learn from my mistakes. It's perfectly fine. Something that should have told me that we might want to have made a move higher is the fact that we didn't flip this 5-minute gap immediately, which is what I was waiting for. And a smart person would think, okay, let me be a little bit more careful in my position. But I walked away. I thought I was gonna be fine. Like, I thought there was no chance in the world that this was gonna fail. It looked way too good to be true. Like, it just looked way too good not to take. So it's just one of those trades that doesn't go your way. And it did go my way. I mean, I was right. What I care about is, okay, I'm right about the move. I was wrong about where I put my stop loss. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Because if I'm wrong about the move, okay, that hurts a little bit more. That means that I read the market wrong. But if I'm right about the move, but I'm wrong about where I put my stops, that maybe just means I either went way too soon, way too late. You know, there's other factors into it. In this case, I believe I went in way too soon. I could have easily waited for the retrace and then continuation. We didn't get it. That's fine. Not a big deal. It's part of the game. But yeah, solid week. Took a 2K payout. Next week, my goal next week is to take over $16,000 in payouts. That's my goal. I want to take 10K from Lucid and then 6K from Tradeify and then maybe another 1,500 from Apex. And I know I can do it. I know it's possible, and I know I'm going to do it because next week is going to be good. As much as we're trading at all-time highs, that just means that we have to wait for the best of the best setups only. Another thing, the fact that we are trading at all-time highs should have told me, okay, let's be super careful here. Let's not just believe naively that we're just going to continue buying. Let's wait for confirmation. So now I know that we're trading at all-time highs. Now I know that I should not have been looking for something so preemptive. I've learned. Next week, we'll apply. So yeah, that's it for the week. Obviously really upset about what happened, but that's the game of trading. I made money this week. I can't complain. That's all that matters to me at the end of the day. And that's all that should matter to you because in the long run, you make more money than you lose. All right, I'll leave the video at this. I'll have a video up for my live account on Sunday explaining how I turn $100 into $5,000 and how I'm going to turn those $5,000 into $50,000. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.